What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Today I have another episode of Gear and Gadgets for you, and we have some really cool items to dig into. Now, I want to kick the video off with a couple of new flashlights that just came into the channel from Wurkkos. I will have these linked down below along with everything else you'll see in the video today. And if you're new to my channel and you like knife and EDC content, you're in the right spot. Make sure you're subscribed because I release daily videos. And as always, let us know what you're carrying in your pockets today down in the comments. So we're going to get started with the Wurkkos HD01. Huge shout out to them for sending these in and letting us get an idea of how each one of these works and what the progression has been from the first one all the way to the newest one. We're going to start off with the HD01. These all have fairly similar features, but they definitely get better as the flashlights go to new generations. So the HD01, aluminum body, two-way clip, USB-C. You have a dual power button here. You have a main LED up front, and you have an aux bar here on the side. Your bottom button on this one is going to be your main light here. Double tap to turbo, triple tap for SOS or strobe. Very, very easy user interface. Top button is going to be your green laser, which is a single press, or you can hold it down and it'll give you your colored auxiliary light. You hold it down and that'll cycle you through all your various colors. Now, if you double click it, it is going to go to a standard aux light, just a standard white light, which is really cool. So you have the ability to make a colored light if you want kind of mood lighting. You're in a room often. That's what I do with these types of flashlights out here, is I kind of use them for just mood lighting and backdrop lighting, but they're just cool. And you have the ability to go right to strobe from that, and then a triple click here on the top aux side is going to give you this kind of warning police type idea here. Just a cool feature of the light. We have 1 lumen moon mode, and then 20, 100, 450, and then 1200. We're looking at IPX8 with 157 meter beam distance. Now we move on to the HD01 UV. And on this one, couple of upgrades. We're still getting an aluminum body, a two-way pocket clip, USB-C recharging, but they moved the main power button to the top for your main headlight there. Same user interface, push to turn it on, and then, or a single click to turn it on, push it down, and that'll cycle you through all your modes. Double click is turbo, triple click is going to be the strobe, and then you have the ability to turn on the UV with the bottom light here, and then a double click will get you to your aux light on the side. Sorry if I blinded you there. And then same idea, but you still are going to retain the colored light as well. And I would say it's even a little bit better and brighter on this model. The HD01 is still a fantastic flashlight, even in the progression up to the second and third lights. I still think this is going to be a very viable light, especially if they have dropped the price accordingly on those. And if I have some additional coupons, I will link those down below as well. Another cool feature of all these lights is you have that battery indicator around your power buttons. Green means it's good to go. Yellow means it's getting low, going to have to charge it soon. And then red means you are about to go, son. So this one's cool. We have the green laser here. We also are going to be getting our side colored light, which rotates through all the lights there. And like I said, about the second one is true for the third one here. Probably a little bit better light on the third one here than the other two. Let's get these on and see what, let's go to blue for the channel there. Top one is going to be here. Let's do red on that one. We'll leave pink here. But you also, with this one, are going to get a UV light as well. So you're going to get all the features of both of the first two rolled into one flashlight here. You get the green laser, the UV, all the 1 to the 1200 turbo. You're going to get all of that, and then you still get your colored light bar as well, which is really cool. I like the features that this flashlight has, and these are going to be very, very affordable. Even the newest one here is still going to be a very good price. Now, the first two, they didn't get a dust rating, but on the newest one, they give it an IP6. So very good. And then the water rating is a 5 on this one. Now, for some reason, it went to a 6 on the second one, and it started at an 8 with the very first one. So I'm not sure why that has went down. Now, they are rating the dust on this one, which they didn't do on the first two, but you are still getting not quite as good resistance to water. So that's kind of something you'll have to keep in mind as well. Not that this is going to give you issues in the slightest, but you know, if water is a bigger issue to you, then maybe the HDO1, because of that better rating, might be a good option. But I've had flashlights with lower ratings on water than this one here get heavily rained on and be completely fine. So something to consider, but I would take with a grain of salt. So let's move those over here. And like I said, I'll have more info down in the description on these, as well as links. Really, really good stuff from Wurkkos. One of my favorite flashlight companies in the flashlight game, but I would say they're probably the best budget style flashlight in the game. Next up, I want to take a quick look at this new fixed blade. This is an Amazon exclusive with Kizer here. You're getting a unbranded tech lock, a taco style Kydex sheath, or I'm sorry, a pancake style sheath here with a bunch of lashing points. And then on this particular version, you get a black wash drop point blade coming in D2. You have some jimping in a couple of different places, which is very well done. We have a crown spine back here on the handle, along with some really nice burlap micarta handles, a large lanyard tube there, just a very solid little EDC style fixie. I wouldn't even call this little per se. This is a mid-size EDC fixie. I can get a full grip on this thing. I wear an XL glove. Great blade shape, great company in Kizer. Azo has been designing knives for them for years. This is called the Hair, if I didn't say, and I will have this link down below as long as it's available, and as long as everything else is available, it'll be linked down below as well. Now, I did want to touch on this really quickly. This is a knife that I just recently did an unboxing on, and this one came in from Remette. It's called the Leopard. It's their newest gravity knife, and at least while I'm filming this, it is going to be on sale, but that sale may have ended if you're seeing this at a later date, but I would look for them to have more sales on this. M390 with a beautiful blasted finish on the primary with a satin on the flat. M390 on the steel. You have that nice drop point blade. And then this is a patented mechanism here with these claws and this slider button. And we have tested them. If you want to see that, I test them in the unboxing for this knife. I'll link it down in the description if you want to check it out. But we do test the lock, and we actually have 2 of their gravity knives with that style lock and tested them both, and they fared very well. We have a completely enclosed titanium body here with a milled tie clip, and then these come with a leather slip as well from Remette. So that is a pretty cool touch. Now, this is going to be last because I'm not 100% sure on the availability for these. I know that a couple of these have been seen in other various creators' hands, but I have not seen as far as availability after that. If these are going to be available, when they're going to be available, if by the time I have more information when you're seeing this, I will have it linked down below. I'm going to ask Vosteed about it and see if this was a extremely limited run or is it just something they haven't put out yet. But this is going to be the holiday themed, Christmas themed raccoon cub, and I'm sure some of you have seen these out in the wild, but I've been kind of twiddling my thumbs as to what to do with this thing because I couldn't find anything out about it. And you know, I had to send Vosteed a message and ask them about this thing and find out what the deal was. 14C 28N on the steel, nice drop point blade, couple different rows of jimping, large choil, so even an XL sized hand is going to get a full grip on this thing. I much prefer this over the Civivi Baby Banter, the CJRB Mylea, some of the other smaller knives like this. I prefer this one over most of them. Very, very solid design. And then we're getting the gingerbread cookie G10 with a nice minimal deep carry clip here that is going to be reversible. You guys didn't see that, did you? And then a lanyard hole back here on the butt end. Good access to that liner and a very snappy detent. Plus you have a front flipper as well as those thumb studs. Very, very cool from Vosteed. They have done a fantastic job all year. So has Kizer and so has Wurkkos. All of them have done great, and Remette is my most improved company of the year. As of right now, they are my most improved company till I can think of somebody else that would replace Remette. They are my most improved company of the year. You guys will have to let me know, what was your favorite piece of equipment from today's video? Was it one of the flashlights, the fixed blade, the folder, the gravity knife? I love hearing from you guys. And if you have any input on a flashlight that you think is awesome, a fixed blade, a folder, anything like that, if you think it's awesome and I should know about it, feel free to leave that down in the comments. I'm always looking for new, exciting things and conversation with you guys down in the comments. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. That helps push the video to more people, and I really appreciate that. If you are new to my channel, I release daily knife and EDC content just like this. Make sure you're subscribed and you ring the bell. That'll notify you anytime I release new content. I'll put a couple of new videos up on your screen. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thanks again for watching. I will catch you on the next one.